Well, my water gives my. What I do with my water? That was my stomach. That was my belly. Where my ladies at? Cause I know y'all ain't out here watching this football game. I know y'all ain't watching these football games. So y'all might as well come on up in here with me. Do I have cream of wheat on my mouth? If you see something on my mouth, that's what it is. It's cream of wheat because I just got finished eating breakfast. So we're gonna get started with this block party. Let me tell some of y'all something. Oh, let me turn Melissa down in the background. Let me tell some of y'all something. You can't come over here and tell me how to run my channel. Now, I have had an influx of new subscribers. Y'all just gonna have to come in and sit down and shut up, okay? Because I really don't care about. I came over here because I thought that that this channel was gonna be positive, but now that I see that it's not positive, I'm gonna have to leave. No, you came over here because you saw drama. A lot of new people came because of the All In with Ari content. You came over here because of the drama. And then when I changed my opinion about Ari, you got mad. But this is my opinion. This is my channel. If you have an opinion that is different from mine, then you need to do that on your channel. You're not going to come on my channel and tell me how to speak on anybody or anything. And if you don't like that shit, then you can leave. The same door that you walked in is the one that you can walk out. I don't give a damn. I really don't. I don't know any of you. I don't owe any of you anything. And I'm not going to change up for any of you. I don't care how nice you are. I don't care how much you pray for my dog. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to change who I am for any people that I don't know. You're just some random ass people behind the screen. I don't care about you or how many of my videos I don't care at all. So when you get upset with me, you don't have to announce that you're leaving. Just leave. You won't even be missed. Like, for real, I won't even know that you're gone. Unless you're one of my true supporters. One of the people that, I legit talk to on a regular basis. If you leave, I won't even know that you're gone. And once you announce that you're leaving, I'm going to help you leave. Because I'm going to block you to make sure that you're gone. Because the majority of people that say, oh, I'm leaving. This channel ain't positive no more. I'm going to have to leave. They don't leave. They don't leave. They just want to make this grand announcement to be seen. But they don't leave. But I make sure you leave. Because I block your ass. I most definitely will block you to make sure that you're gone. And if I see you come back, I'm going to block you again. So I had to block someone last night, and I'm gonna give her the attention that she wanted, because I'm pretty sure, when you block somebody, it just blocks them from being able to comment on your channel. They can still see you. So I'm pretty sure she's still watching, because that's how these type of people do. They want to talk all this mess about, not wanting to be into the drama, but they want to be in the drama. They like the drama, but they want to come off as self-righteous. Oh, I'm too positive to be in the drama. I don't want to be in the drama. I came to this channel because I thought this channel was positive, but I don't want to be in the drama. Let me read this comment. So she said, "Look at all the people flocking here now. All of the same names I have seen over and over, talking shit nonstop. What a shame. Negative energy attracts negative people. It is truly amazing how much time people spend talking shit. I have learned over the last month or so just how bad it is, and it's no place for me. I wish you well in all that you do, but I subscribe to this channel because of the positive energy which seems to be fading. It's upsetting for me, but I have to move on. I enjoyed the time I was here and hope little Gizmo feels better." So you're going around to all of the channels looking at the negative energy from your statement. You're going around to all the channels looking at the negative energy, to the point where you recognize channel names and you recognize people in the comments. So you're obviously, when you go to these channels, you're reading the comments if you're recognizing people's names and stuff, right? But let me tell you this. We make videos for people to watch. That's why we make the videos. We want people to watch them. I'm not just making videos for nothing. I'm making content for people to watch. It has to be entertaining for people to watch. So yeah, if people are coming here to watch the videos, that's what it's uploaded for. Some of y'all are like yellow but slow. We make the videos for people to watch. That's what this whole platform is for people to watch the videos. They have to be entertaining in order for people to watch them. All In with Ari is an entertaining subject right now. I don't want to say it's trending, but a lot of people are into this story. So of course I would jump on this to make videos because they get views. That's the whole point of YouTube, to upload videos to get views. So what you think? I'm supposed to just sit here and twiddle my thumbs and let other people? No, stupid. And if that offends you, that I'm making videos on topics that are relevant, go to hell. As a matter of fact, take the fastest moving train, bus, automobile straight to hell. Go there. As a matter of fact, go anywhere to get away from me. Okay? That was the first person that I blocked. Lucky Reed 9. So if any of my, and I'm going to let my moderators know that if she slips back in, to make sure she is blocked again. If she slips back in here, I'm going to make sure that my moderators know to block her if she ever slips back in here. And then someone named Bree Phoenix chimed in and said, report all these reaction channels to YouTube. I have. Do you know how many reaction channels it is on YouTube? Do you know that some of the highest paid people on here with millions of subscribers do reaction videos? As long as you are not violating YouTube's terms and service, they don't care. I have not violated anything on YouTube. Because trust me, if you have a violation, YouTube will send you an email. There's nothing that I'm doing that is violating their terms and service. I have not used any of Ari's video. Yeah, I took some of her pictures, but I didn't take any of her video. I didn't use any of her video in my video or anything like that. So I have not violated their terms of service. But see, it's people like this, the Karens, the snitches, that because your opinion is different from theirs, want to get you in trouble. So I asked her, so you have an issue with the truth? If you do, then leave. I'm not going to stop having an opinion. So good luck on YouTube. I'm not going to stop talking. So, of course, what she come back with? Go to the dentist. Go to the dentist. Like, some of you people are so childish. Like, I'm like, are these kids? Are these children? Because if they're children, it makes sense. But if these are adults, it makes absolutely no sense. Because just because someone has a gap does not mean they don't go to the dentist. As a matter of fact, every year, I max out my dental insurance every year. I get my cleanings and everything. I'm just not going to get my gap closed. Just because someone has a gap does not mean that they don't go to the dentist, idiots. Like, I know y'all can't be that slow. So when the person can't have a decent conversation because, the bottom has fell out of their logic, then go get your teeth fixed. Go to the dentist. So I was expecting fat or, because I've heard all of it. Fat, black, nappy head, jacked up, all of it I've heard. So she probably wanted to say fat, but I have certain words blocked on YouTube. So she couldn't say that. But it just shows the level of intelligence some of these people have. And of course, I blocked her also. I mean, I've never even seen her, but I just blocked her just on GP. But the other person, I guess she's been here since this whole all in with Ari thing started. But see, what it was is when I was for Ari, when I was like, yeah, y'all leave her alone. This, everybody is messing with this girl and, it was all good. Then, oh, okay, yeah, I like you. But then when I said, okay, these videos are not this is not adding up. Then all of a sudden, oh, you're negative. I'm not going to be able to stay here. Well, leave, girl. No one asked you to come here in the first place. Y'all people act like if you tell a content creator that you're not going to be able to stay, oh my God, I'm going to cry all night long. Please don't leave me. Girl, I have a whole family. I'm not going to miss you at all. I don't even know you. So I'm not going to miss you. I don't give a damn. I don't care. You don't never have to come back. Some crazy subscriber who got mad at me because my opinion changed about another content creator on YouTube. So I posted a video yesterday about a content creator named All In with Ari. Cheryl, please go and watch these videos on this young lady, All In with Ari. She is a fairly new content creator on YouTube, and her first video hit over 1 million views. Her first video. Get on this, because it's a lot of, I don't want to say it's trending, but it's doing numbers right now. So you need to get in on this story so you can, get your little views too, like everybody else. Because it looked like this going to be a long haul. And the woman's got a crazy backstory that people pulled up. Like, people dug into her background. Like, she came on YouTube saying that she was homeless and living in her car. Pretty girl. So people, immediately zoomed in on her. Men were sending her cash apps. It was crazy at first. Until somebody found out she had a very interesting backstory. And by interesting, I mean a child, her child was hurt in her care. It's crazy. People found the court documents. So the baby that was injured is now 9 years old. So it's been a long time. But Ari has since left her home in Arkansas and is supposedly living in her car in California. And it's just a crazy story. It is crazy. And it just seems like every week it gets crazier. So yeah, girl, go back. She don't have a whole lot of videos, but go back and watch her videos to get up to date. And then watch a few of the All In with Ari videos, because there's a lot of people making videos about her, and most of them are negative. Most of them are negative. I was one of the few people that, was trying to send her some positive energy, but her last video that she posted about being fainting at Target just doesn't make any sense to me. It's just not adding up. It just don't look right. But Cheryl, before you leave, did you see Connections' 3-hour video yesterday? She made a 3-hour live yesterday. And it took me a while to finish it. I finally finished it this morning. And honey, for a minute, I thought I was going to have to call the people in Texas and have her 5150. Because she was all in the camera. I mean, she was in the camera. She was like screaming at her brother. She was, talking about how she has been mistreated by her family. And oh God, it kind of made me feel bad. It kind of made me feel bad because if this shit is true, if she's telling the truth, if she is being honest about her life, it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, her family basically, from the way she made it seem like her family just like discarded her. When she fell on hard times, they basically took her to the homeless shelter and was like, and just didn't come back to see her or didn't come back to check on her. And they know that this woman has issues. Like she's really having a hard time right now. She is, she just got a new refrigerator, but her stove is still tormenting her. Something is still going on in that kitchen that she's unsure about. And I don't know if, she has had mental health issues and her family just has a hard time dealing with her. I know that can be hard because I had a cousin who had mental health issues, and as a family, it was really, really hard dealing with him. His grandmother, his mom, my mother was his first cousin, and he would like run away in the middle of the night. They wouldn't know where he was, and one night like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, he ended up at our house. He didn't have on any shoes. He was just like banging on the door. And my mom called his mom and grandmother, and they were like, don't let him in. We don't know what's been going on with him. And he was screaming, and my mom had to call the police, and it was just a lot, and I was a kid and I was freaking out. I didn't, understand why he was doing that and stuff. It was just, I know it's a lot dealing with people who are mentally unstable. So, I'm going to try to cut her some slack. But she has said some things about me that I really don't like. But now I'm trying to give her some grace. I'm really trying. Like this going to be a situation I'm going to have to pray over. Because if you got enough sense to watch everybody's video and sit up and talk about people all day long, you have enough sense to not do certain things. But then when she went on this tangent for 3 hours and was like really breaking it down, like breaking her story down, how her own mama didn't like her, how her mother just, had issues with her being the only girl, and her mama used to tell her all the time that girls are a problem, and she didn't want a daughter, and being the only, girl in a house full of boys, and these, her brothers not protecting her, just was like, I'm not that hard. Like, I do have a heart. Like, this woman has some very serious trauma. Being homeless and on the street for 10 years is enough trauma by itself without adding a family component to that. And she was talking about when they dropped her off at their shelter, how scared she was. So, she's been from shelter to street homelessness to back into a shelter. Now, in an apartment, I guess that was provided through some transitional program, and the other people that live in these apartments are, drug addicts and, other street people. So it's kind of difficult for her where she lives. But leave people alone. Leave people alone. Just because you done been through trauma, don't try to put other people, but hurt people hurt people. They do. It's true. I'm hurting, so I want you to hurt as much as I've been hurt. Why can't people hurt you like they hurt me? And I think that's her life philosophy. Because I've never been homeless. Thank God. By the grace of God, I've never been homeless. I can't imagine everybody I know turning their backs on me. Everybody. Now, she said, every now and then her brothers will throw her a bone. They'll send her a cash app or something. I guess, they probably feel bad, but they don't want to deal with her because they know she has some mental health issues. If you watch that video, if you watch her 3-hour live and really listen to what she's saying, because the first part of that live, she got so worked up. She got so upset at what she was saying. I legitimately thought that she was going to blow a gasket. Like she was in the camera. I was like, oh my God. In my mind, I was saying, okay, connection, calm down. You got to calm down, girl. Because you be done had a heart attack in that apartment and nobody will know. I mean, she was going off. This woman stayed on live for so long that she literally stopped talking, got up, ran to the bathroom, and peed. You could hear her literally peeing. And she came back and was like, ooh, whew, I bet you nobody's did that before. I really had to go. Girl, you done been on live for 3 hours. You done been on here 3 hours. Of course you gotta go pee. You done damn near did a whole work day on live. But go watch her. Go watch that. Break it up. Because that's what I had to do. I had to watch like a little bit yesterday. When we first got home from the football game, I watched a little bit. And then I took a nap. We went to the movies. When I got back, I watched a little bit. And then I got up this morning and finally finished off the rest of it. Shit. I had to break that 3 hours. I had to break that 3 hours up. Hey, I said, I had to break that up. There is no way in the world I can watch 3 straight hours of her. So, yeah. Eventually people here on YouTube they gonna share if they talk a lot, they gonna share their whole story. And she said she has shared this before on her first channel. But I didn't watch her back then. I didn't watch her first channel. She said she had another channel. But I didn't know her back then. So I just started watching her. People will eventually show you who they are. They're going to tell their story if they like to talk. And I'm a firm believer of keeping some things to myself. Some things about me you will never know. I said I was going to write a book. And that's going to be the only way that I tell certain things about my life is in a book. I'm definitely not going to tell them here on YouTube. Because I just, no, I'm not. But I mean, her story is interesting. Now I see why she does and says a lot of things that she does because she hurt. And I'm pretty sure there is a diagnosis that she's just not, you know. And that's not our business. Like her diagnosis is not our business. But I'm pretty sure there has to be one. There has to be. Because it's just too much going on with her. And poor little Adrian, y'all say a prayer for our girl Adrian. She got kicked out of her hotel today. I guess she got into it with the cleaning people at the hotel. They went into the hotel. They went into her hotel room while she wasn't there. And she didn't like it. Well, sweetheart, that's what they do at hotels. If they have a every 2 day policy to go in to change the sheets or give you fresh towels, then they have a right to do that. And I guess Adrian got upset and thought that the person was trying to steal from her. And she went to the front office and, probably gave it to him. And they were like, okay, give us our keys. You can go on about your business. Here's the money that you paid for last week. Get on before you get spit on. And so they put her out. Adrian is another person that y'all want to sit up here, you cut ups, want to sit up here and pacify her and tell her that the stuff that she's doing is fine when no, it's not. You are a 50-year-old woman that cannot even rent a damn room without getting into an argument. Some of these places will not allow you not to clean. Because then you can go on and say, oh, well, this place is dirty or whatever. They have a cleaning regimen that they like to stick to. And if they clean every 2 days, they need to clean every 2 days. You can come in the room while they clean. You can be there. You don't have to leave. You can say, okay, yeah, it's fine for you to clean, but I want to be here. And they will come in and change the sheets because of bed bugs and stuff. They have to clean. You can't tell them, no, I don't want you to clean my room. And then by the time you move out, you have destroyed these people's property. No. They have to come in and clean. But you can say that I want to be here while you're cleaning. Or say, just give me the sheets or the clean towels or whatever. But you can't tell these people that they cannot come into your room. That is their property. You're renting a space. Week to week or whatever. And it is their policy to come in, change the sheets, and give you fresh towels. And part of that is they want to come in and make sure that you're not trashing the facility. I worked at a hotel. I did security at a hotel. Me, of all people. But it was an upscale hotel. It wasn't a raunchy hotel. So you wouldn't believe how crazy Raider fans are. And it was near the airport. So it was a decent hotel. A lot of Raider fans stayed there. Raider fans are crazy. Period. These people would come, they would literally trash the rooms. They would fly down. This was when, well, the Raiders, no, this was after the Raiders had left LA and came back to Oakland. So we had people flying down from LA on the weekends because flights are pretty cheap from Oakland to Los Angeles. You can get a really cheap flight. So they would fly down for the weekend, stay at the hotel. A lot of people had standing reservations at the hotel. So they would come every time the Raiders had a home game. So I would see some of these people pretty often. But some of these people were trashy. Just doing all kind of stuff. Like throwing up on sheets and just throwing them out in the hallway. Instead of calling housekeeping and leaving that stuff, ball it up and don't just throw that shit out in the hallway. Just crazy stuff. Running up and down the halls like little kids. Breaking things in the room. Somebody tried to steal the flat screen TV, not knowing that the TVs had sensors on the back of the TVs were mounted. And if you pulled that TV down off that mount, an alarm would go off. Okay? They didn't know that until they got it down. And there were a few times that people actually were able to get the TV off the mount and the alarm would go off and security would have to go upstairs and be like, what's going on here? One person was like, oh, the TV fell. The TV fell off the mount? Yeah. So the TV conveniently fell off the mount but didn't break. Like nothing is broken, but it fell off the mount with the screws and everything off. Yeah. Go to hell. Okay? Just say you tried to steal the TV and you didn't know that it had an alarm. So people really do crazy things at hotels. Very crazy. So, of course, housekeeping needs to come in, make sure y'all ain't broke the air conditioning or the windows or, whatever. That's part of their job. And Adrian was like, oh, they up in here. She up in here stealing from me. My mama said she was a witch. And my mama can, see things. And she said the woman was a witch and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, Adrian, come on. Girl, you not tired? Like you 50 years old, just going from pillow to post. You done been every person that she stay with, she get kicked out of their place. Or have to leave or whatever. Now you getting kicked out of hotels? I don't know, child. Between Adrian and Connection, we gonna all be crazy. I have to sometimes just take a break from them and just go and find just some regular people who don't have no drama. I'll take a break from people like Adrian and Connection and go watch kids who just got accepted into college. Like I'm moving into my college dorm. I just go watch a couple of their videos just to get away from the drama. Because I can only take so much. And I'm telling you, that Connection 3 hour live yesterday was really heavy. It really was. Like, it really, really made me feel sorry for her. Because this woman don't have nobody. It doesn't look like she has any friends. She don't have no pets. She don't have no kids. She don't have no grandkids. She she not close to her family. Looks like her parents are deceased. You think about that. Like like she don't have nobody. And I got a house full of people. You know what I mean? I got Gizmo. Like yesterday, my granddaughter, she had the winning serve at her volleyball game. They won the game. And then my grandson, they didn't win. But so what? He out here trying with his little bitty self. He's showing up. They may not have won, but he showed up. Every game, he is suited up, playing his little football. One of the smallest ones on the team. But he got a big heart. I have people that love me. I have like a real life things that, I do outside of YouTube. YouTube is not my life. YouTube is a very small component of my life. Like, I really have a life outside of this. Last night, we went to the movies. Me and my husband went to go see Pearl. Why the people sitting behind us were having sex in the movie theater? I didn't know what they were doing. I thought they were talking, and they were getting on my nerves. So I got up to go tell I was like a straight Karen. I got up to go get the manager because they were irking me. Because the movie had started and they wouldn't shut up. And they were sitting directly behind us. So the manager came and told them something. I couldn't hear what he was saying to them, but probably like, if y'all don't shut the hell up, you're going to have to leave. So they got quiet. After the movie was over, I was sitting on the bench. My husband had went to the bathroom and I was waiting for him. And the people that were sitting across from the people behind us, they had a better view than we did because they were behind us. I couldn't see what they were doing. Because the way the movie theater, where we were in these little they're kind of like little booths. So it's only 2 seats. We weren't sitting in the main area where it's rows. We were sitting in the secluded booths. This movie theater has booths that you can sit in. There's just 2 seats. So it's just you and the other person. So it's like rows of those 2 seats. And then it's the main area where it's just regular seats. And they're all reclining seats. They're not like regular movie theater chairs. All of the seats are recliners. So they were sitting in the booths behind us. So the booth, you take 2 more steps and then you go into the next booth. So you're not like directly behind the next person. They back there having sex. So the people that were sitting like in the next row over adjacent to them could see what they were doing. So I'm out here waiting on my husband to come. And the other people came out of the theater and one of the guys was like, they were over there having sex. And I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, they were having sex. And I was like, that's what they were doing? And the guy was like, yes. When you went out to get the manager, or you went out to get the person to tell them to be quiet. I was like, yeah. He said, yeah, they were having sex. So when my husband came out the bathroom, I said, did you know they was having sex? And my husband was like, I thought they were having sex. I thought the woman was moaning. Now I could hear something, but to me, with my muffled hearing, it was a cross between smacking. Like, I thought she was back there eating something, and it was tasting, and it was tasting good. Because I thought she was like smacking. Because, the movie theater has food. And I'm eating some nachos, and I was slurping and like crunching hard on the chips, and trying to make sure that the nacho cheese don't fall on my shirt and stuff. And these people back here having whole sex. I'm thinking she back there. I'm thinking, damn, that hot dog must be hella good. She back there slurping and, and they back there having sex. I didn't went to go get the manager to tell them to shut up, and these people are back here having sex, and they didn't even watch the movie. They got up and left. After a little while after the manager came in and told them to shut up, they got up and left. They didn't even finish the movie. No, I haven't seen Tyler. I didn't even know Tyler Perry had a movie. Is anybody watching that Jeffrey Dahmer thing on Netflix? I cannot watch that. I tried. Maybe I need to space it out. Maybe it's not the type of thing that you binge watch. Because I tried to watch it. I can't. It's just too heavy for me. But I'll check out the Tyler Perry thing, A Jazz Man's Blues. Mm-hmm. It's a murder mystery and love story. So it says a Netflix drama that weaves a murder mystery and love story into a deeper tale about racism in the Deep South in the 20th century. Hmm. I may check it out. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not a Tyler Perry fan, but I don't I don't watch any, like the Meet the Browns, and I don't watch any of Tyler Perry's um shows. I don't dislike Tyler Perry. I don't dislike anybody. But I mean, not behind something like that. But I don't know. I'm not really a fan of, but I might check it out and see. Yeah, that Jeffrey Dahmer thing is very, very heavy. Especially when you know that this is a true story. Like this is real. Like this impacted real people, real families. Like this man did this to real people. It's a lot. And then I heard somebody say that watching it made them have compassion for Jeffrey Dahmer because I guess because of his family life, his backstory helped them have a little bit of compassion for him. Not me. I didn't have not a bit of compassion for him. None. Because all of us have, no one gets out of life unscathed. All of us have something, you know? All of us have some type of trauma. But we don't go out here eating people. So no, I don't have no compassion for him at all. Not even a little bit. None. Okay. So his mama had mental health issues. It seems like the dad did also, but you still don't do the things that you did. No. So I don't know. Offset said I love Tyler Perry series shows. I've never really watched never really watched him. I don't usually watch his stuff either, too immature. Yeah, we all have a story, but we don't go out here cutting people up and stuff. Dinner was so sick. Whose dinner? What you had for dinner? I ain't cooking nothing. I'm gonna try to get my husband to I'm gonna try to get my husband to take me out to dinner after all these football games. He watching the game in the man cave. Sundays is his thing. That's he enjoys his football. And it's the only sport that he really gets into. So I don't trip. I don't really trip off of it. And plus, we were gone the majority of the day yesterday. So I'm going to relax today. Hopefully, um, I might, maybe we'll go out somewhere and eat later. We went to the movies yesterday, so we don't really have anything to do today. I do want to go to Target and maybe Walmart because Target has their Halloween slippers and pajamas out. And I want some Halloween slippers. That's it. That's all I want. Girl, he can not I want him to I like when he enjoys his football. Because that's the only thing that my husband really does is football and video games. So if that's what he enjoys, I let him enjoy it. Because, like the only thing that I really do is crochet and I have crafts and stuff that I do and YouTube. I have a lot of crafts. I can say that. I paint and make jewelry. So I have a lot of crafts. And he plays video games and watches football. And that's it. But he's got a lot of video games though. And a lot of game systems. Like a whole setup. So that's like really his thing. Yeah, he had no empathy. Like he was crazy. No empathy. Like out here eating people. You had to be crazy to do that. So I'm probably just going to relax until the football games are over. I need to comb through this hair. I took my twisties down. I need to comb through this hair so I can wash it. I might do that a little. Oh, I made it worse. I might do that a little bit later. Comb through it. And if I don't wash it today, I'll probably wash it tomorrow. But yeah, I had to block 2 people, and I don't have a problem blocking more. Because if you have a problem with my opinion, I'm going to help you get over your problem quickly. Because no one is going to come on this channel and tell me what I can and cannot talk about. Now, we can have an adult conversation. I don't mind people asking me, well, almost soon, why did you say blah, blah, blah? Or can we talk about blah, blah, blah? I don't have a problem with that. But you're not going to come on here and tell me well, you shouldn't, I only like it when you talk about positive stuff. What world only revolves around positive? There is positive and negative in everything. That is positive and negative is balance. I'm going to talk about everything. And if I have a difference of opinion about a certain topic, I just have a difference of opinion. But this is my channel, and I'm going to present it the way I see fit. Now, if you see it a different way, I don't mind you coming on here telling me, okay, well, almost soon I saw this. Did you see this? And maybe it'll change my mind. But you still gonna have to do that with a certain level of respect. You can't come over here and be like, you so stupid, why you didn't see blah, blah, blah. Or don't you talk about blah, blah, blah until you see blah, blah, blah. No, that's not going to work for me. Ever. I'm 58 years old. You're not going to come over here and tell me what I can and cannot talk about? Are you crazy? So, yeah, I will be blocking. Sure will. I don't have a problem blocking people. I got over 11,000 subscribers. You think losing 2 of y'all gonna hurt me? No. No. I can let y'all go like beep, 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 beep. They gone. Bye. Because it's not like y'all putting any money in my pockets anyway. You ain't helping me. So I can let you go. Bye. Bye, girl. Bye. Even Gizmo say bye. You want to say bye? You want to say bye? And then go be like, well, I hope Gizmo gets better. Girl, forget you. Gizmo don't need your blessing. He got a whole mama, daddy, brothers, cousins. Keep that shit, because you don't mean it anyway. Girl, see, that's how I got to 58 looking like this. Because I don't drink. No. Every now and then, every blue moon, I do like my mama. Now, my mother was 93 years old when she passed away. And she said, every now and then I take a nip. That was it. So every now and then you get you a nip. And that's it. I don't do no real drinking. I just take a nip. Now, for Christmas, for holidays, or when my mother was sick, she would get that brandy and make her hot toddies. But for the holidays, she would have a nip. Now you don't go no farther than a nip, and you keep your skin like this. You can't just be out here drinking. You just have a nip. Every now and then, you get your nip, and that's it. You can get you a little bit of brandy, but you can only have a little bit. You can't be drinking. You don't have that hot toddy. She would have that every time she got sick. She would have either a brandy or an expensive whiskey and make her hot toddy. But she rarely drinks. Like I rarely drink. It's very rare that I will have anything to drink. You just get a nip. That's where people mess up at. They drink too much. You can only have a nip. A nip is just a little bit. And you only have one. You can't drink too much. Yeah, see, my mother was from the South too, and I'm pretty sure they had moonshine. They had like real whiskey. So back then they kept all of that stuff. Tammy said, we can have different opinions, but this is still your channel. You have a good open mind. I've been listening to you for a while. Lucky lady could have just exited. Why do like she did? Yeah, like you could have just left. You didn't have to make a big deal out of leaving. Just leave. Just leave. And over something like that, over a video that I didn't even dog this woman. That was the thing. There are so many videos out there about Ari that are so much worse than the video that I did. Like people calling her scammers, grifters. I mean, just making up stuff about her. I stuck to Ari's video. The video does not make any sense. This was my opinion. And she got mad about that and said that it was negative. Everything I said in that video, I still stick to. It does not look like she fainted. It doesn't. And you got mad about that? No, you just don't like me. Because she could not have gotten upset behind one video. That upset behind one video. You just couldn't. It had to be something else. Not that I care. Because I'm not changing. I'm not going to change who I am. And I just want people to know that, because there are new subscribers. And some of y'all need to know that you're not going to come over here and think that you're going to change who I am. I'm already set in my ways. A nip is probably a tablespoon. It ain't too much more than a tablespoon. You just can't be out here just drinking. You can't be getting drunk. So you're going to take that tablespoon of whiskey and that's it. And you can only do that 1 or 2 times a year. Because after that, it's considered drinking. And my mother did not believe in just, just flat out, like, she was a Christian woman. So she wasn't out here drinking. So if you doing more than a tablespoon, you drinking. You may as well just go on and turn the bottle up. Yeah, like we all have our own opinions. And I am a very strongly opinionated person. I've always been. And at this point, you're not going to be able to take that away from me. So it's best, it's your best bet is to go. The same way you came in, I need you to go out the same way. And don't announce the fact that you're gone. Just leave. Okay? Just let us part ways. Just leave. You don't have to announce to me that you did this and you did that and I don't like the way you did this. So I'm gonna leave. Just leave. Cause I don't care. I don't care how you feel because I'm not gonna change. Just get on before you get spit on. Yeah, because for real, I'm that type of person where today you may be and did something that I like and I'm for you, and tomorrow you be and did something and no, I can't ride with that. And that's how this situation is with this Ari chick. When it first came out, I was like, okay, it's too many people ganging up on this girl. And, she doesn't have to come out and explain herself. Like, I was riding for her. But this shit is getting stupid now. And I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. But if you still want to ride for her, ride for her. But you can't force me to do something just because you doing it. And I have the right to change I can change my mind in the middle of this conversation that we having right now. It's my opinion. I can change my mind at any point. So that's that. So I'm finna go, y'all. Y'all have a nice Sunday. If y'all cooking, cook something good. I ain't cooking shit. I kind of want a pizza. Oh no. But I do kind of want pizza. But when you do pizza, you got to do wings and all the crazy bread and all that other stuff. And then my body is going to freak out if I eat too many carbs. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I'll see you guys later, okay? I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully by then I'll be to wash my hair. At least combed it out. Y'all have a nice day. Thanks for coming. Make sure you thumbs up the video. And I'll see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.